I remember the sound of your laughter, how it lit the corners of quiet nights. We walked under street lamps, hand in hand, talking dreams we never thought. There was a warmth in every glance, a soft certainty in every touch. Back then the world felt smaller, and every moment mattered so much.
Trace the lines of your face, every freckle, every scar. The way you looked when you were lost in thought, I knew you had the same for me by far.
Those days were ours, unbroken, unplanned. Back when love was a promise, not a test. I wouldn't trade a second of it for anything but the rest. Time moved faster than we realized, but I'll hold those memories close inside. Back when we were us, when the nights were ours, every glance, every kiss, every secret in the stars. Back when we believed in forever, and now we know that some things change, but the heart won't let go. Back when we were us, when love felt alive, when every heartbeat reminded us we'd survive. If I could return to even a moment or two, I'd spend it with you. Back when we were us.
I think of the way your hands fit mine, how every silence was sweet and kind. I remember our long, quiet drives, singing along to songs that described our lives. There was a magic in ordinary things, a strength in knowing we had each other. We didn't need words to feel everything. You were my home and I was yours, no other.
Even when days turned cold and dim,
even when storms tried to shake our ground,
we found ways to hold on quietly, loving the little things we found.
time may have carried us apart, but I still feel you here in my heart.
Back when we were us, when the nights were ours, every glance, every kiss, every secret in the stars. Back when we believed in forever, and now we know that some things change, but the heart won't let go. Back when we were us, when love felt alive, when every heartbeat reminded us we'd survive. If I could return to even a moment or two, I'd spend it with you. Back when we were us. I walked streets that felt empty, felt the weight of love gone by. I've seen how life rearranges plans and leaves behind a quiet sigh. Yet even now I see your face in every fleeting shadow and light. I remember back when it all felt easy, back when everything seemed right. If I close my eyes, I can hear your voice, soft as a whisper, steady as a drum,
telling me we had it all once, and reminding me we're still not done.
I've loved since then, in ways new and deep, but nothing compares to the memories we keep.
The way our hearts spoke without a word, the way your presence made every fear unheard. Even as life pushed us along, even as time wrote us different songs, I always treasure those golden days, the innocence, the hope, the ways.
If I could capture just one more sunrise, or linger in one more twilight view,
I'd do it with you, just like before. Back when we were us, me and you. We can't go back, we can't rewind,
but we can keep it alive in our mind.
every laugh, every tear, every touch,
every memory reminds us it was enough.
back when we were us, we had something rare, something that still lingers in the air.
Back when we were us. when the nights were ours. Every glance, every kiss, every secret in the stars. Back when we believed in forever, and now we know that some things change, but the heart won't let go. Back when we were us, when love felt alive, when every heartbeat reminded us we'd survive. If I could return to even a moment or two, I'd spend it with you. Back when we were us.
When the world quiets and the stars appear, I'll remember your laughter crystal clear. Though time has moved and the roads have changed, back when we were us will remain unframed.
A love that shaped us, soft but strong. Back when we were us,
where hearts belong.
I remember the sound of your laughter, how it lit the corners of quiet nights. We walked under street lamps, hand in hand, talking dreams we never thought. There was a warmth in every glance, a soft certainty in every touch. Back then the world felt smaller, and every moment mattered so much.
Trace the lines of your face,
Every freckle,
every scar. The way you looked when you were lost in thought, I knew you had the same for me by far.
those days were ours, unbroken, unplanned. Back when love was a promise, not a test. I wouldn't trade a second of it for anything
But the rest,
Time moved faster than we realized, but I'll hold those memories close inside. Back when we were us, when the nights were ours. Every glance, every kiss, every secret in the stars. Back when we believed in forever, and now we know that some things change, but the heart won't let go. Back when we were us, when love felt alive, when every heartbeat reminded us we'd survive. If I could return to even a moment or two, I'd spend it with you. Back when we were us.
I think of the way your hands fit mine, how every silence was sweet and kind. I remember our long, quiet drives, singing along to songs that described our lives. There was a magic in ordinary things, a strength in knowing we had each other. We didn't need words to feel everything. You were my home and I was yours, no other.